that I have to do. Yeah, it is a tough week for an Irish person to come in since a fair amount of this content is very, very U.S. sports centric. I am going to say that we are removing redemptions for that stream. There will be limited audience interaction, but there will be audience interaction. I hope to see it. The one thing I was going to say. I love you guys. I also love paying my bills. So, I do want to thank Brian, who contributed 250 bits to today's game. I do, unfortunately, have to point out those are the only bits that are donated for today's game, and that this is my job. Literally speaking. So, if you are in a position and so inclined, if you would, I would greatly appreciate any contribution for the content of today's game, if you feel I am so deserving. Thank you to the anonymous Tiptos for 300 more bits. Thank you so much. You know, I ran for 2,000 bits, and we are halfway to the bar, just like that. I am literally just waiting at this point to see the confirmation that this Wits is live. Brian, thank you for 250 more, and the anonymous Tiptos has put us over the top with 5,000. My goodness. Again, I hate the ask, but I have to make the ask. So because I hate it so much, and because we hit the very quickly with some amazing people, I'm leaving in the middle of a hype. No, I'm not, because I have new people in here, and they haven't experienced the love that is a high-level with the current hype train. Exactly. So we will raid right after this hype train, if that's okay with you, Wits. No rush? Excellent. Until the end of the hype train, this is an AMA. I may be sober, but I'll do my best. You know what else we can do? We can do this. I meant to do this.
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you play, then you might win. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you play, then you might win. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you play, then you might win. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. How are y'all doing tonight? Hope you guys are having a good time. I hope it was a lot of fun over on LK's. I hung around as long as I could LK, but I had to take care of some other business. But yeah, I absolutely love the Latin ones. I got one. I am sorry to say. I can't believe I didn't get the last one. That one threw me. So how are y'all doing tonight, folks? Spot, I don't know what to tell you if the audio is not working. I got everything going on my end and showing correct. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the List Wiz Game Show. Welcome to Sunday night, where it's a little more laid back. Although we're going to do it a little different tonight in terms of laid back. We are going to give you, as we always do, the four-letter word. We're going to give you a list. Tonight, we are not going to do just a basic everything goes game. We are going for... It's a good thing for me, too, because I get time to pardon me, coffee strikes back. I get to go goof off on Discord with some friends, watch Tringo. If you guys have never seen it, you guys need to learn the multi-Twitch live function. If you've never seen it, I did not know about this until who was I watching? I want to say I was watching Quizzy Dan, and somebody else had done another crossword stream, and they were giving the answers to the wrong puzzle on the wrong chat line. And we're like, wait a minute, which stream are you watching? He's like, oh, I got both of them up. It's basically it's called multi Twitch. Wait, what's it called? Let me go look. Hold on, because it's still in my shortcuts. It is called multi Twitch dash live. And I have actually been using this for the trivia streamers. You basically do multi Twitch dot blah 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 dot live slash streamer 1 slash streamer 2 slash streamer 3, and you can get reasonably 4 on the screen at a time. So it was a lot of fun learning that new function. I actually have made use of it a lot in the past 2 weeks. Um, so, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you guys are saying is like, all right, quit talking. Let's get to the show. I think we can do that for you. We are going to pull up tonight's list. And tonight's list, ta-da, is very, very tiny. Why is my list so tiny? Oh, that's because I have like three different PowerPoints going at the same time. So for tonight's list, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for devil phrases. This computer is being nice to me in the last 2 weeks of October. It's given me a bunch of evil lists. So, for those of you that have never seen it before, it is very, very simple. All we're looking for are words and phrases that contain the word devil, Devil. And I think the devil one is going to be pretty easy. I will tell you there is one alternate in here, but there is only one. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready to get started on the list? It is 5:12. It's actually kind of early for me. 3 minutes early, but that's all right. We can live with it. Because the list officially starts now. But yeah, when Tringo runs long MWG, it helps me out because you guys don't know how much last minute stuff I'm actually doing up to broadcast time. And that's not counting the nights where Streamlabs just says your encoding is off, start over. Because that one always gets me. Red Devil, speak of the devil, devil his due, devil may care. All good ones, but not there. Devil's advocate, dealing with the devil. Devil's in the details. Didn't get picked tonight. Wow. That is surprising. Devil's food cake, not there. Spock, you are lagging bad. You are lagging bad, and I can't do anything to help you on this one. Because we're already a couple of minutes in. So tonight we're going to try to do Time Machine if we can get 4 players in. This is one. This now Red. When Red's around, he will tell you this is one of his favorites that we do because it's actually very simple, but it's more. What's the word I'm looking for? It's more complicated than people realize when I put it together because I have to put times and stuff on there. And ta-da! And the other good news is it'll probably be an early night tonight. So, because I know that Jason said they're going to start recording in about an hour. So if you guys want to stick around for us, great. If not, we understand completely. But we are going to try to get one good game in. Deal with the devil, devil may care, devilish grin, devil with the blue. Oh, I love that one, the MWG. Sympathy for the devil. That one is great. The devil wears Prada, not there. Let me think. I am going to say, of this list, 2 hard ones, 2.5 hard ones. That's my opinion. Do it 2.5 because one of them's in there twice. One of them ended up in there twice, unfortunately, because apparently I have 2 phrases that are very end. It is simply contains tonight, Miss Faraday. As to help you out whenever we do these, if you do not see the word blank up there, it will be a contain. If it says the word blank, it starts with. If it says blank and then the word, it ends with. So tonight is pretty much. I told you I had one fault. I had one variant. Nice job, Becca. Deviled eggs, or we can call them Ed eggs. That is my only variant spelling. So just so you guys know, from that point on, there are no plurals, no eds, no ings. Um, and somebody will get 2 and 1 tonight if you can get the one phrase, because it's in there twice and I've got to take one of these out for future reference. So let me do that real quick while I got the screen. So it is October 25th. I am taking that one out. And I'm always. Where is that one? Ooh, no, don't do that. Duh. Don't erase the whole thing. Sold my soul to the devil. How much did you get, Kegs? That's the question. Let's see. Speak of the devil, what the devil, shoulder devil, devil's in the details, devil on your shoulder. Sold my soul to the devil. I'm hoping you got a good deal out of it. Me, I'd probably get like a quarter. You sell see, that's a good thing to sell it for. So tonight, so like I said, we're doing the archaeology thing tonight because we are going to try to take you guys a little bit back in history tonight. Um, for those of you that have never seen Time Machine, we've only run it a couple of times. But what we do is we are going to show you a headline that could have been from a specific year. We will show you 4 alternate headlines, and you'll be trying to match which headlines take place in the same year as the alternate or as the primary. But you have to earn that by answering questions. It's all multiple choice, so expect the questions to be a little tougher, like we usually do. Speaking of which, let me save that. I want to check my file, make sure I didn't screw anything up on this one. Okay, we're good. Yes. If you have ever seen Haiku, MWG, that's History IQ. It's one of my all-time. It's one of my all-time favorite game shows that was ever made. It's a simple game of questions and answers. But a couple of the rounds are based around certain events in history. I really, really wish I could do it the full justice that I want to give it. But it's one of those cases of I don't know if I can give it the full justice it deserves. This is my close um, my early appreciation for it. And that's why I don't run this one that often, because it is one of those games that I want to get right every time I do it. This is one of those games I want to get right every time I broadcast it. So I actually held off on doing this in September because there were a couple of things I wanted to fix. I had to go grab some old school newspaper fonts. I had to work on the timing on it forever. The only thing it doesn't have yet are the sound effects, and those are going to go in there at some point. Of course, all of these are going to go in there at some point. It's just a matter of me getting to them. But my attention got is still on House of Games, and it is now also on Make the Grade, which I totally forgot about, and I forgot how much fun that game show is. So those are my two new projects. Is basically House of Games, getting that one done. Um, and there's a reason I'm asking you guys this. So if you know Richard Osman's House of Games, which if you've seen the mini games, other than Broken Karaoke, um, what mini games do you guys want to see in there? That's my question. Is what mini games do you guys want to see? Answer Smash will be in there for sure. The anagram game will be in there for sure. Make your own questions in there for sure. Um, there are one, two, two, I think 9 done, and there are about 40 other possibles. But some of them I'm not going to do because some of them involve teams, and you'd play as like two opponents would play as a team, and two opponents would play as a team, and I'm not quite sure that we can find a way to do that. But everything else, I think we can get done. Devil in disguise. Devil doesn't know you're there. You and me and the devil makes three. That sounds like a country line song, if I've ever heard one. That definitely sounds like a country line song if I've ever heard one. So again, there is one space up here that is a duplicate. That is 3 and 6. If you get one, you're getting a bonus tonight. Just to let you know. Behind one of these is the vault shot. Behind one of them is the small prize. And behind one of them is the one-player game. I have not cleaned out the questions yet on Winsanity. So if that comes up again, you guys will have a huge advantage if you've been watching the show as many times as the computer picks that one. Allison Kraut. That's what it sounds like. I was thinking Shania Twain for some reason, but Allison Krauss sounds more likely. She's just a devil woman. And that's why we love her, because she is the devil. Okay, Spock, I wish I knew what to tell you, my friend. All I can say is tin cans and string. That's all I can tell you tonight. But yeah, like I said, so we're gonna try to get through a few things quick to get to the big game. So we'll do this. What's my line? We will definitely try to get the one-player game in if somebody wins it. Um, we will try. We'll definitely try to get a vol in. Now, I will tell you guys. I think if I have my schedule read right, and let me go double check. We will be broadcasting Halloween night. I have 2 specific prizes definitely set. Actually, 3 specifics set aside specifically for Halloween night. Spock, you got all sorts of problems there because Becca's guest, MWG is guest, Miss Faraday is guest. You've got issues on that end. Red as the devil. I am going to tell you not red as a devil, but you are on the right track for one of the hard ones, Keg. I will tell you, you are definitely on the right track for one of the hard ones. So hopefully somebody can steal it from you off of that one. Um, so yeah, so tonight we're going to try to get the games in, and we're going to try to listen in to. I think more of. Think more of changing one word. Think more of changing one word. Deviled ham not there. No, we don't have any more EDs up there, Brian. Becca got our only ED phrase. But what was it? Where was I? Where was I? Where was I? So yeah, so like I said, I do know we're gonna try to get through tonight pretty fast because I still gotta get laundry done, and then I am in the process of getting my question files worked, and then I've got to do some editing to actually the list, which is a shame. And one other thing I had to do tonight, or try to get done tonight before I went to bed, and it was show based, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I gotta go pull some more characters down. Brandon's got me some more characters I haven't pulled down yet. I think that was the other thing I had. Let me go see what he put up there. He told me he dropped some more in. Whammy images. South Park characters. Well, he said he dropped some more in, but I'm not seeing them at the moment. Oh, there's. Okay. Uh, I see him now. He gave me a couple more. One is very, very, very fitting. One is very fitting. Uh, why do I have a desktop initialization file? I don't know why I've got a desktop initialization file in there. I don't know. Give the devil his due. Sell your soul to the devil. All good guesses, but not what we're looking for. Oh, the other thing I was going to do was rearrange the studio, but I just passed on that today. That I did pass on. Because I can't get the cat to behave. Where is she anyway? She ran away once the show started. Because somebody had asked me to show her off yesterday. And I was like, if I can catch her, I'll show her off. And then she just disappeared. She's like, nope, I'm camera shy. So again, ladies and gentlemen, for our list, we are looking for any of the remaining 6 words or phrases that contain the word devil. Hello, Envy. What's up? How are you doing? And the reason I say 6 is there's a bonus one up here. If you can get number 3 or number 6, I will give you the alternate as well. Because apparently I had the same phrase, or very close to the same phrase, on 2 different phrases. So I messed that one up. Kegler was close on 1, but he decided to pass on it, I think. So I'm going to say there are two tough ones, one that is semi-tough, and I think everything else is catchable. But we'll see. But we shall see. And I need to move that down a little bit. And that down a little bit. So I can see what I'm doing. Uh-oh. Zoom meeting with parents. The devil is in the details. The only thing I can tell you, Spock, is last time that happened to me is basically my router got killed, and we had to do a full reset on that. Nicely done, Becca. You get dirty, you get black as the devil. Kegler had red, but he didn't follow up on it. But the actual phrase was black as the devil, as in black-hearted, evil, torturous. Or when you were kids and we went out and played in the backyard in the mud pile, and mom would come out and grab you by the ear and take you into the shower and say, clean up. Oh, wait, that's just me. I have an older mom than most of you guys. In addition, folks, do not forget we have the four-letter word right there. I think right there. Am I pointing the right way? Right? Oh, I'm not even on screen. Why am I not on screen? That's a good question. There we go. The four-letter word right there. All you have to do is guess that four-letter word by typing it in chat. So if you thought it was, what was the word that I had seen somebody try? Oh, Brian had tried a few of them. He tried the EAL combinations. It didn't work for him. Devil in a blue dress, not there, handsome devil. I like to think I am, but devil worshippers. You know the funny thing is, what was it I had seen? I had read something about devil worshippers. They're not really devil worshippers. They're basically just anarchists. It's basically, now like I said, I don't know who's Christian, who's not, who's Catholic, who's Jewish, or whatever. But it's basically a devil worshiper doesn't really worship the devil. They just think live and let live. That's what I've actually heard. I don't remember why I looked that up. I was doing something. But they don't actually worship Satan. Um, it's along the lines of it is they don't go out of their way to do bad, but if something bad happens, it's just I'm trying to remember how it was explained in this reading I did done. If they do something bad, there's somebody out there that does something good. Or something like that. I can't remember now. The devil wears Prada. And he looks good doing it when he does. He's got that nice little zoot suit on. Made out of Prada. But yeah, because I don't know a lot about it. It's just what I read. And then a long time ago when you're a kid, you read that it's a bad thing to be one. And then you learn through reading more stuff. It's like, it's not really bad. It's more like Wiccanism. Atheist. Well, see, now, I don't think you can be an atheist Satanist. I don't think you can. Because you have to believe in a higher power of some sort. I can see being atheistic. I can see somebody being a Satanist, but I can't see the two crossing. Full of the devil, sun devil, what the devil, all good ones, but not on the list tonight. Now me, I'm agnostic, so atheistic Satanism is just using prehistoric. See, I still say those two terms can't go together. I can't. I mean, I may be wrong, and I may have to do some more reading on them just to see. Like I said, um, a lot of moderns. Yeah, there is just trolling in that regard, but I don't think. I think along. It's sort of like how the Catholic Church has done the involve. Okay, they evolve in their theories and their beliefs and so on and so forth. I think it used to be back in the times of nicely done, NB. You have officially taken our double answer. It's better the devil you know or the devil we know. Um, I think at one time, a long time ago, there were people that basically said Satanists get to be evil. Okay? I believe that. And then it kind of, somewhere along the way, and I don't know about when, I'd say the late 1700s, um, kind of turned into this we're not in favor of doing bad things, but we're of the belief that the punishment that the Catholic Church prescribes is a little too harsh. Um, that's why I said I can't believe in an atheistic Satanist. Right, live the way you live. That is basically what I have been told is modern Satanism. That's what I have been told. Now, the argument I have seen against it is if you use the old stories, such as the temptation in the desert, and there's a couple of others along the way, that disrupts that belief. But that's where I go back to the okay, things have changed over time. Now, does that mean I am in favor of Satanism over anything else? No. Does that mean I'm in favor of Judaism over Satanism? Nope. Um, but as I've gotten older, it's just sort of a okay. You believe what you believe, and you go with what you go with. All right, so we are still looking for four last devil phrases. Um, Hail say I have to see if I've seen that. I don't think I've seen that one yet. If it's on one of the streaming services, I can watch it. If it's one I got to pay for, I don't watch it. I don't pay for TV anymore. I don't pay to go to the movies anymore. I'm ashamed of myself. Um, all right, so what have we had left? Devil of a Time, Handsome Devil, New Jersey Devil. It's on Hulu. Okay, that one I do have, so I may sit down and get a chance to watch it. Now, like I said, there are bad people that make everything bad. There are very bad zealots in every religion or every belief system. I will say the only belief system I know of that doesn't have a zealot to it is Wiccanism. That's the only one I know of that doesn't have a zealotry to it at some point. In Druidism. Well, no, I won't say that for Druidism because I do believe Druidism has environmental zealots. Using the Eden myth, our interpretation is that the servant was doing humankind a favor and encouraging curiosity and critical thinking. I can see why people would think that. I'm trying to decide. Or was it just something that was already there? I could see that being the interpretation. Now, one of the weird interpretations that I have seen, and you guys could argue with me or against me on this one, is that Lucifer, so to speak, did his revolt, but he was still God's favorite child, so he sent him down to hell to keep an eye on everything because he knew he would do it well. Now, I don't know if that's one of those newer theories. I don't know if it would work. I haven't really thought it through, but it's an interesting take. Mm, now, see, I don't know if I would say is a figurehead for questioning authority because it is natural in everybody to question authority, or at least you should. Da, 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 da. I love how these guys come in and just try this stupid big follows thing. It's not gonna work around here, folks. It's not gonna work around here. Um, so yeah, like I said, if you look at it, and like I said, if you look at it with open eyes, there's a bunch of ways you could take it. You could take it as him just being the natural rebellion of man, and it explains that. You can look at it as explaining the evil of man. It's a valid explanation. You could look at it as the curiosity of man. Any of those three, and I think you could make an argument for it philosophically. Yep, we had New Jersey Devil come up a couple of times, Brian. It didn't make the cut tonight. I know it's in the file. I just know it didn't make the cut. Now, me, let's just say my opinion, I will discuss with people, but I won't tell you my opinion, if that makes sense. Because I will look at it from all sides. That's one reason we don't do politics around here. We don't normally do religion as a religious discussion, other than as philosophical discussions. But you will never hear me say, this is good, this is bad, this is crazy, or anything of the sort. Um, because, like I said, I have very good friends that were Wiccans, and I used to be told Wiccanism was really bad or really strange. And it's like, after a while, it's like, okay, it's just another belief, it's another philosophy. Or the one, because I will never believe in New Age crystalisms, for instance. How about those cow? The Cowboys could go 0-16 and I would be happy, NB. I'm sorry. I have never been a Cowboys fan ever. I will say I like the Cowboys pre Jimmy Johnson, but after Jimmy Johnson or after Tom Landry, they could go 0-16. I would be the happiest man in the world. There were certain coaches that brought class to the game, and they were so few and far between. George Hallis, Tom Landry, um, are the two that I can think of off the top of my head. Then you get in the ones that bring the and who was the coach? Harbaugh, was he the one that wanted the coaches to wear suits on the sideline? I forget. I think it was Harbaugh. It was like they brought something to the coaching position. It's like, we are authority. We're going to dress like authority. I mean, this is my argument. um, then you get the ones that just out there like they look like bums, and that's Belichick, um, Eric or Reed, Crennel. They just look like bums out there on the sideline. I've never liked that. Coach, I think a coach should always be on the sideline, jacket, slacks, tie. And like I said, one of the last people to do that was Tom Landry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finished the timer. Like I said, we're going to try to get through this a little faster tonight than normal because, again, we're going to have a bunch of people that are going to head back over to LK's, I know. I can't get rid of this cough now. Number 2 on the list was You Little Devil You. Or in this case, just Little Devil. Number 5. And if Kegler was here, I don't know why I got the cough all of a sudden. If Kegler was here, I would have said he would have been my first one to get this. Is Mess with the Devil, You Get the Horns. Number 10, I think, was probably, in my opinion, the hardest one on the list tonight. And it wasn't a long phrase. You just basically catch the devil. And number 9, I really thought somebody was going to get. Number 9, I really thought somebody was going to be get. I thought they were going to be slick and smooth and just take it out from under us. Silver Tongue Devil. So I had to throw this smooth remark in there. All right, so we have Kegler with 1, Becca with 2, NB with 2, and MWG with 1. So we find out if somebody's going to get a vault shot. Find out if somebody's going to get a small prize. Somebody's going to get a one-player game. And we are going to start with NB because he got the bonus. The Devil We Know and Better the Devil You Know. That devil you knew didn't help, NB. How about this devil you knew? How many devils do you know, by the way? I mean, we could probably find a couple of more up here somewhere. Oh, not there for you, NB. And that means we turn our attention to Becca, who stole one right out from under Kegler, because Kegler went with red as a devil. We were looking as black as a devil, or as black-hearted or evil as a devil, is basically what the phrase is. Is evil good? So that means Becca gets a one-player game tonight. Becca, you've been on a hot streak with this for just now coming into the show. So we owe Becca a one-player game. Where's my list? Where's my list? There's my list. Actually, I owe you two one-player games now. So we will try to use one of them tonight, and then one of them for later. So then we turn our attention to those delicious, yummy. I am a huge fan of deviled eggs. I want to win here. Oh, not there. So that takes us down to Kegler, who is on his Zoom mission, and MWG, who went with the simple Devil Ray. Is Devil Ray a winning slot? Not there. And that means we are down to Kegler, who is talking to mom and dad on Zoom, and comes up empty. So, Miss Becca, you will be our winning player tonight. Little Devil had the vault shot, and Catch the Devil, our small prize tonight. All right, so with that, we're going to close out the vault, and we will probably not reopen it this evening. So we're going to tell that not to save. And let me get over to the one-player game screen for you, Mademoiselle. I always assume, I got to make sure it's Mademoiselle or Madame, right? I just have to ask to make sure I get it right, because Fox gets mad at me because I have this habit of calling Fox a he when I don't mean to. It's just natural for me for whatever reason. properties. Client area. Done. Alright, Miss Becca, for you, we are going to find out which game you are going to get. And I got to work on some of these as well. Beat the experts. 1 versus 100. The Price is Right. Secret Fortune. The Price is Right. Millionaire Monopoly Club. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? $1 Million Money Drop. Like I said, it's like everybody, there's nothing wrong with having any belief system or philosophy as long as it does not go out of its way to hurt anybody. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it, Miss Verity. All right, I'm going to be honest here. I am very, very conservative in my beliefs. I do not get into politics discussions on stream because I will lay odds 90% of the people that come in are very, very liberal. It's just the way it is. So it's like if you want to discuss it philosophically, it's like we'll do that very gladly, just not during the game stream. All right, so with that, Mrs. Becca gets to play 1 versus 100. So let's go get the 1 versus 100 board up for you, mademoiselle. Besides which, I like controversial topics. It's just when there are certain topics that you know are going to bring out the worst in people, those are the ones you avoid. Philosophy should never bring out the worst in anybody. It should never bring the worst out in anybody. All right, Miss Becca. This game is very simple. We got 100 mobsters up here on the board for you. They're going to answer the same question you're going to answer. Your good job is to not get a question wrong and still eliminate all 100 people. I am going to, and we will play for as long as you like. We will give you 2 whammies per person that you eliminate. So you can earn up to 200. If you eliminate all 100 characters, I basically give you a die-cast car that comes to you as the quote-unquote big prize. So, mademoiselle, are you ready? We're going to fill the board. Or try to fill the board. Come on, board, fill. And it did something wrong. Hold on. Because it's supposed to give me developer, Visual Basic, slideshow, from beginning. Oh, I don't have a module on this one. Okay, I thought I had a control panel on this one. Let's try that again, shall we? All right, Becca, here is your first question. Which First Lady began moderating a panel discussion show for NBC in the 1950s? Which First Lady began moderating a panel discussion show for NBC in the 1950s? Now, there are your 3 choices. You also have an ask for help, you have a poll for help, and a trust for help. If you do the ask, we're going to basically remove 1 wrong number. That means 1 wrong answer. That means 1 audience member picked a right answer, 1 audience member or mob member picked a wrong answer. If you want, we can poll the audience. This will show you the percentage of players that are left and how they answered. Or you can trust the mob, in which we will take the highest number from the mob, and that will be your answer. or you can take it all on your own with as you choose option A. So, would you like to stick with option A, or do you want to use one of your helps? All right, we're going to poll the audience. And the audience says it's Eleanor Roosevelt. The audience says it's Eleanor Roosevelt. All right, you're going to go with the audience. Is the audience right? The audience is indeed right. It is Eleanor Roosevelt who basically got to moderate a panel discussion show. I think it was called Time. What was Talk Time or something like that? All right, so let's find out how many mob members we are going to get rid of. And we already know there is 23 of them. So who did we lose? We lost the Cat in the Hat. We lost Homer. We lost Tom. Or no, we lost Jerry, the Pink Panther. We lost Marvin. We lost Marvin. And of course, we always lose the goofball Zap Brannigan pretty much every time. And that means you are now facing a mob of 1 versus 77. Let's see. Who do we still have up there? We got Speedy Gonzalez. We got Waldo. I'm trying to remember who some of these characters are now. Mr. Burns is still there. Oh, God. Patrick is still up there. Patrick is up there and SpongeBob is out. All right, Becca, here is your next question. After years in obscurity on stage, Lorette Taylor won every major stage award, or Tony, for her performance in which of these 3 plays? Was it Outward Bound, Glass Menagerie, or Girl in Waiting? After years in obscurity on stage, Lorette Taylor in 1 year won every major stage award for her performance in which play? Outward Bound, Glass Menagerie, or Girl in Waiting? All right, no idea. So you are going to trust the mob. That's how it works. And sometimes the hard ones do come out early. We're going to trust the mob, who says is the Glass Menagerie. So we are automatically going to take B. Tennessee Williams' Glass Menagerie is the right answer. It is the right answer. She was basically struggling, and if I remember rightly, she was up to that point. She was despondent. She really was. I think they said she wasn't going to last much more than that, and she somehow did it. All right, so Becca, how many do we lose? Oh, we only lost 14. Patrick is still there. Charlie Brown is still there. Lucy is still there. We lost one of the Powerpuff Girls. Gargamel is gone. As is Bart. Say bye to Bart, everybody. So we've still got 4 from the Mystery Machine left. We still have, I think, everybody from the Flintstones. Charlie Brown, Lucy, Space Ghost, our Nintendo crew pretty much intact in the center for the most part. So let's go to question number 3. Which whiskey empire was founded by a Jew who settled on the Manitoba Prairie? Which whiskey empire was founded by a Jew who settled on the Manitoba Prairie? We've got the Rock Spirits, the Pembertons, and the Seagrams. You still have your ask, Becca, or you can walk away. And again, you can walk away at any point, and we will basically give you 2 times the number of mob members you eliminate. All right, she's going to ask. So that's going to get rid of one of these. That's going to get rid of Pemberton. So, which whiskey empire was founded by a Jew who settled on the Manitoba Prairie? Was it the Rock Spirits Empire or Seagram's? Or again, you can walk away. You're going to go with Rock Spirits. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so I do know there is a Rock Spirits whiskey. Then there's Seagram's 7. I don't know which one I would choose. I would probably choose C because I know it, but I don't know if that's the right one. Is Becca going to go on with Rock Spirits? Oh, no. It is Seagram's that we were looking for. Seagram's 7. You've only seen Seagram's Ginger Ale? No, Seagram's 7 is basically a Canadian whiskey. It is not my favorite. My favorite is Canadian Mist. But I do know Seagram's 7 is a Canadian whiskey. I'm trying to remember who makes what Rock Prairie make. I know they make something because I made sure all the answers on this one are whiskey distillers. Distillers. I'm trying to remember what does Rock Spirits make? It'll come to me. But unfortunately, Becca, no whammies. And it looks like 63 mob members are making off with 37 whammies. So they get half a whammy each. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, with that, we are going to try to go for a very quick night tonight because I've got things I do want to do this evening. But I definitely wanted to run this. So let me get over to the time machine game. And this will be one of those games that if you guys want to see it on Discord, it will be available there to participate. But we got to wait for it to open first. Said to even do a All right, so we are looking for 4 interested players. We're looking for 4 interested players that would like to participate in Time Machine. Now, again, this is how this is going to work. We're going to show you a headline that took place, or a variant of a headline that took place in some year in history. We'll then show you 4 alternate headlines that took place either in the same year or in a year somewhere near it. Your goal will be to pick the headline that matches the year. But to get a guess, you have to answer a trivia question. So, ladies and gentlemen, who would be interested in being in Time Machine? We're looking for any 4 players. Like I said, that's why we went a little archaeologic. We don't need all four, but four will help because that would guarantee somebody gets points every question or every headline. We don't need all four. I'm waiting for MWG to say me, because he said he liked the idea. Okay, so here's how it'll work. We're going to show you a headline, and it's going to be written either in a headline style or it could just be a fact that occurs in history. We'll then show you four other headlines that happened in a year, either in the same year or around that year. Those will be the four headlines you'll be trying to match to the primary headline. But to guess at one of the four headlines, you have to answer one of the toss-up questions. Now, the trick is you can answer all three toss-up questions and get three guesses at it. Yeah, I figured he did. I'm not worried about it, Miss Faraday. I know MWG is. I think MWG is still here. I don't know if I could sit around and watch somebody do a podcast, because all you're doing is sitting there watching them talk on the radio. All right, we will put you in, Miss Faraday. I'm trying to remember if I gave you a character yet or not. Probably not. Let me go look. Oh, that's right. You have Dedichu. Duh. I should have known that. I don't know why I forgot. Probably because I'm not all here right now. Where are my characters? Any images? There they are. I gotta make sure because I've got to get used to you being around because I have not. Okay, so I have to put Miss. Yep. All right, so we have you in as Miss Faraday. I've shortened a bunch of people because some of them are easier for me to remember the short names of. Like if El Guapo is around, I gotta make sure to put his as 2 words, I think. No, 1 word. Whereas Kegler is just Kegler and not Kegler Coach. So we are looking for any players that are interested. See, MWG ran off. Ah, come on, MWG. What happened? All right, so I got to take off Becca's first one. Let's see. Spock's not here. Niff is not here. German's not here. Broken Buzzer. Hellcat Vandy. Kegler is here. Guapo is not here. Lydia is not. Kmart is not. Spock is not. I got to make a better list of my 1-player game players. I got to find my pen is what I got to do. So we're looking for anybody else that's interested. The one on Twitch is usually accurate, but I don't use that one. The one that comes through Streamlabs is always off, and the one on on Slobs is always off. Let's see. So Ambro, because I know Root, Longboard, and Lurks are kind of like lurk bots for the most part. Spock is still listed. So yeah, it's kind of thin tonight. It's like I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what. Trying to get people to participate is always hard for me. Always. Even though we give away stuff. Hello, Trance. How you doing? What is good, my friend? What kind of mischief are you up to tonight? But yeah, it's like I get the idea of going to watch Jason do a trivia stream or a trivia podcast. But when you think about it, all you're doing is watching people basically talk on a microphone. They're not really doing anything other than talking and participating with each other. Mm, I will honestly say Tuesdays have always been my hardest night. Tuesdays have always been my hardest. And I don't know if it's just because the lists go longer than people know and they don't realize there's something after it, or if it's not enough interaction for the people in chat to do while the games are playing. Which reminds me, I'm trying to remember, do I have a form for this one? Commands. Let me go take a look. Ooh. Holy mackerel, I do. Believe it or not, I have a form for that one. So my question is, what is my form for this one? I did not realize that one had a form to it. And my computer, my edge thing is slowing down. Good. I haven't watched the game yet, Trance. Like I said, I'm still mad at them for the Kaepernick thing. So, and like I said, that's as far as I'll go with that one. Let me go see. What is... It's like I have not bought any memorabilia this year. My mother-in-law hasn't sent me anything because she knows I'm mad at them. Let's see. Sheets. Go to Google Sheets. I gotta see what I got on this one. Yep, 4-2. We are officially still one game on the Buccaneers because we beat them in week 1. So I think the form was a little different. I think. I don't remember how the form one works on this one. Shows you how long it's been since I've used it. All right, so we're still looking for hopefully 3 more players that would like to play Time Machine tonight. How well do you know your history? It's not as easy as you would think. That's all I'll say. Hey, welcome back, Kegs. So, Keg, you up for some Time Machine? See, I think Becca left as well. All All right, we're going to put Kegler in. We're looking for any two more. So right now we got Miss Faraday, we got Kegler in. All right, Trance is in. Thank you, Trance. Do I have a character for you? I don't think we have a character for you just yet. No, I am not giving you Chlamydia. There you go. I'll give you broken buzzers. All right, we'll go with 3. We'll go with 3, and we'll see what happens. All right, so again, we're going to show you 3, a primary headline. And here was the first headline of the news. Twins, Hiram A. and John A. Pitts, patent a threshing machine powered by a single horse treadmill in Winthrop, Maine. All right, that is your primary headline. The year this headline takes place is our key to this first puzzle. Now, here are the 4 alternate headlines. The Treaty of Waitangi grants sovereignty over all of New Zealand to Queen Victoria. Maoris displaced. Arkansas becomes the 25th state of the Union. A smallpox epidemic hits Northern California from Fort Ross, and the North Bay Indians are decimated. And the line, the pen is mightier than the sword, appears for the first time in Edward Bulwer Lytton's play, Richelieu. So, of those 4, one of those items happened in the same year that the horse treadmill was created. But for you to pick one of those headlines, you're going to have to answer this toss-up question. In the cartoons, who was the horse ghost, the friend of Casper, the friendly ghost? In the cartoons, who was the horse ghost, the friend of Casper, the friendly ghost? Was that horse ghost name Nightmare, Glue, Dreamsy, or Hoofer? Kegler says it is Hoofer. Is it Hoofer? No. Trance says it is Glue. Is it Glue? No, it's not. So, Miss Faraday, was it Nightmare or Dreamsy? Miss Faraday says his name was Dreamsy. No, it wasn't Dreamsy either. The horse ghost in Casper the Friendly Ghost was named Nightmare. It was named Nightmare. So, unfortunately, we cannot guess at one of these clues yet. There are 2 more questions. There are basically 3 questions per setup, just so you guys know. So here is toss-up question number 2. Which military rank, derived from the Old Germanic, derived from the terms for horse and servant, and originally meant stable keeper? Which military rank, derived from the Old Germanic, derived for terms for horse and servant, and originally meant stable keeper? Is it captain, marshal, general, or admiral? All right, Trance is in first. He thinks it is marshal. Did marshal mean stable keeper? It did. I gotta remember, don't click on the board or I'm going to screw it up. Marshal, it comes from the 2 words mare and chal, or chalvet, for servant. All right, so with that, Trance, we give you 5 points for getting the question right. Now, Trance, which of these headlines took place in the same year that the threshing machine was patented? All right, you're going to say Arkansas became the 25th state the same year the threshing machine was happened. Well, let's find out. What year did Arkansas become a state? Arkansas became a state in 1836. Was our threshing machine in 1836? No, it wasn't. All right, so we have one down. You guys have one more chance to get this one right. So with that, we are going to go to the third and final toss-up of this board. In measuring horses by height, in case you haven't noticed, there's a theme to this. They're listed as being hands high. How many inches are there in a single hand? Miss Faraday says there are 8 inches in a hand. Is she right? No, it is not 8. Trent says there's 4 inches to a hand. Is he right? He is right. There are 4 inches to a hand, which means Trent gets 5 more points. And Trent, this is the last chance for this headline. We have the Treaty of Watanagi grants sovereignty over all of New Zealand to Queen Victoria. A smallpox epidemic hits Northern California. And the line, "The pen is mightier than the sword," appears for the first time. All right, Trans thinks the pen is mightier than the sword happened at the same time as the threshing machine. What year did Edward Bulwer produce that famous line? That line was produced in 1839. Is that the year of the threshing machine? No, it's not. No bonus points for you, Trance. The actual answer was the smallpox epidemic. I only know this from memory because I've done this so many times testing this. The smallpox epidemic hit in 1837, which was the year that the treadmill was produced. And the Treaty of Watanagi was in 1840. So that's how it basically works. What do you think so far? So it's like this is going to be usually pretty quick of a game. Providing it doesn't blow up on me, which it shouldn't, providing I hit the right buttons. Points wise, first round is 5 points per question, 25 points for for getting the headline. Second round is 10 points per question, 50 points for the headline. And then the third round is 25 points per question, 100 points for the headline. And I am testing the scoring because I haven't done it in my head how it's going to turn out. So we're going to hope the scoring works. It may be 50 for the headline just to keep it fair. We'll find out. All right, so here is your second headline. A botanical garden opens in Puerto de la Cruz on Tenerife Island. Botanical garden opens in Puerto de la Cruz on Tenerife Island. All right, so with that, the 4 possible headlines. Jack Necker was named French Minister of Finance. The Marquis de Sade authors The 120 Days of Sodom. Poet and dentist Joaquim Jose de Silva Xavier launches the first British rebellion against the Portuguese rulers. And Samuel Briggs and his son patenting a nail-making machine. So those are the 4 alternate headlines, one of which took place in the same year as Puerto de la Cruz's Botanical Garden. So, ladies and gentlemen, toss-up question number 1 for 10 points. The yucca is the state flower of which U.S. state? The yucca is the state flower of which U.S. state? Is it New Mexico, Texas, Nevada, or Arizona? Miss Faraday says it is the yucca, New Mexico. Is she right? She is indeed right, which gives her 10 points for this one. I've got to fix my multiplier. That's what I forgot to do. All right, Miss Faraday, for 15, 10, 25 points. Which of the four alternate headlines happened the same year the Botanical Gardens of Puerto de la Cruz opened in Tenerife Island? Was it Jacques Necker was named French Minister of Finance? Did the Marquis de Sade? You say it is, you just wanted me to say that name again, don't you? Joachim Jose de Cible Xavier. What year did Joachim Xavier raise his rebellion against the Portuguese? That happened in 1789. Is that the opening of our botanical garden for 20 points? Oh, no, it's not. It is not 1789. All right, so with that, we go to question number 2 for this round. Which of the following flowers was named for a Swedish botanist? Which of the following flowers was named for a Swedish botanist? Was it the poinsettia, the dahlia, the wisteria, or the azalea? Miss Faraday says it's the wisteria. Trant says it's the azalea. Kegler, you want to get a third guess in? Kegler will go with the poinsettia. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out if it's the dahlia first. Is it the dahlia? Oh, it is the dahlia we were looking for. We were looking for the dahlia for that one. So no points for question number 2. I didn't know. That's why I did it first. I was hoping it was like somebody's right and I'm wrong. All right. So nobody gets to pick an alternate headline again. And we go to toss-up question number 3 for 10 points. Which flower is associated with the month of May? Which flower is associated with the month of May? Is it the rose, the lily of the valley, the tulip, or the daffodil? Miss Faraday in first with daffodil. Trans jumping right behind. Is it the daffodil? No, it is not the daffodil. Trans or Kegler, do you want to take it? Trans says it's the tulip. No, not the tulip. Kegler, is it the rose or is it the lily? Hey, Red. Kegler says it's the lily of the valley. Is it the lily of the valley for 10 points? Yes, it is. So Kegler on the board with 10. Hey, Red, you want to join in? I got room for one more player. All right, and we are going to reveal the alternate headlines. All right, we have Jacques Necker, the Marquis de Sade, or Samuel Briggs Kegler for 25 points. Which of these happened in the same year as the Botanical Garden? All right, you're going to say the Marquis de Sade authored The 120 Days of Sodom. What year did the Marquis de Sade write one of the dirtiest books around? He wrote it in 1785. Is that a match? No, it is not a match. And we just used up question 3 on this round. So, what was Samuel Briggs was in 1791? Which was not our match. It was Jacques Necker was named Minister of Finance in 1788. And that was the year that the Puerto de la Cruz Botanical Garden opened. Well, you got to remember, Miss Faraday, we do not have a lot of Learned League players here. We do not have a lot of Learned League players here. All right. Question or headline number 3. Hungary suffers a strange rainfall of spiders. Hungary suffers a strange rainfall of spiders. All right, every question is now worth 20 points. Here are your alternate headlines. Actor Mickey Rooney was born Joe Yule Jr. in Brooklyn, New York. The 10-part serial Les Vampires by Louis Fiade is produced. The British M16 intelligence agency is formed. Or the New York Stock Exchange expands from 10 Broad Street to include 11 Wall Street. So those are your 4 alternate headlines. And you know what this means, right? You mean these 3 questions are going to be about spiders. Just to warn you. Question number 1. What is the only spider in the world that subsides on a vegetarian diet, eating Belgian bodies from the tips of acacia trees? This is the only spider in the world that is a vegetarian. Is it the Bulgur Kipling, the forward plant eater, the emerald jewel spider, or the Ogira spider? Trance says it is the emerald jewel spider. Is he right? No, he is not. Miss Faraday says it is the Ogira spider. Is it the Ogira? No, it is not the Ogira. Kegler, for 20 points and the lead, which of those spiders is vegetarian? No. Kegler says it is the forward plant eater. Is it the forward plant eater? No, it was the Bulgur Kipling spider. The Bulgur Kipling spider is the only vegetative spider in the world. I actually made up the forward plant eater one. I made that one up totally on my own. The other 2 actually exist. The forward exists, but it is just the forward eater. I renamed it as the plant eater. All right, so we cannot remove one of the headlines. So with that, we go to toss-up question number 2 in the spider category. The American Stock Exchange introduced the Standard & Poor Depository Receipts known as SPDRs and pronounced spiders. At what fraction of a cost did the S&P sell spiders for? So these are basically deposits on stocks. Did they sell spiders at 1/10 the cost of a stock, 1/20th the cost of a stock, 1/5 the cost of a? Don't hurt yourself. Just what I need. 1/5 of a stock or a third of the stock. All right. Trent says a spider is 1/5 of a stock. Is he right? No, it is not 1/5. Miss Faraday says it is 1/10 of a stock. Is she right? She is right. We have a correct answer. So Miss Faraday scores 20 points on the board to bring her up to 30. And for 50 points, Miss Faraday, which of these headlines took place the same year Hungary suffered at a strange rainfall of spiders? You failed at failing. Now, see, if Red was in, we'd make him player number 4. And then, and then whoever, like, basically what it is with 3 players, there's a chance for no points. If there's 4 players, the points are going to go to somebody, even if it's the last player with the last year. All right, we're going to stick with the New York Stock Exchange. What year did the New York Stock Exchange expand to include Wall Street? It expanded in... Come on, computer. Why does it not want to reveal the year? Reveal my year, damn it. Oh, because I'm hitting the wrong button. I am hitting the wrong button. No, that was on me. 1922. I kept hitting the question button and not the headlines button. And it did occur in 1922, which means Miss Faraday gets 50 points on the board to take her to 80. So congratulations, Miss Faraday. All right, round number 4. Every question is worth 50 points. The correct headline will be worth 100 points. Here is the question, or the headline. Kurt Schmoke became the first African American mayor in Maryland when he was elected the mayor of Baltimore. Okay, that is the primary headline. History made. Your 4 alternate headlines are: Bui Tien, Vietnamese army journalist, defects to France. The Writers Guild of America ends a 6-month strike. Oprah Winfrey begins her syndicated TV talk show. Or California Governor George, whatever his name is, Deukmejian, presides over a $1 billion state tax rebate. So one of those headlines happened the same year Kurt Schmoke was elected mayor of Baltimore. And here is toss-up question number 1 for 50 points. Prior to the sexual attempt by John Wilkes Booth, a previous attempt to assassinate Lincoln occurred where? Was it in a restaurant, a train station, a department store, or in a state house? Miss Faraday says it was a restaurant. Was it a restaurant? No, it was not a restaurant. Trance says it was in a department store or a shopping store. No, not in a shopping store. Kegler, for 50 points, to take you to 60. Where was an assassination attempt done on Lincoln that failed? Kegler says it's a state house. Is he right? No! Uh, there was an attempted assassination of Abraham Lincoln in a Baltimore train station. Ooh, sweet, Red. It was a Baltimore train station. They caught the guy, but he actually tried to assassinate Lincoln there. So with that, we go back to our headlines. And unfortunately, no guess on that one. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that happened in Baltimore. Was a relative of Booth. Wait. Do I have it right? It was a relative of Booth that saved Lincoln in the Baltimore train station. And I'm trying to remember what the other. There's like, it's like weird. I can't remember what it is. But that's the one. That's the one that a relative of Booth saved Lincoln from. Hello, Egg. How you doing, my friend? All right, guys. Here is toss-up question number 2. Morning Cloak, Viceroy, and Baltimore are all types of what? Morning Cloak, Viceroy, and Baltimore are all types of what? Are they songbirds, wildflowers, butterflies, or coat styles? Miss Faraday says they are all butterflies. Is she right? They are all butterflies, and with that, 50 points. Takes Miss Faraday up to 130. All right, so Miss Faraday, you get to choose. Which headline took place at the same time that Kirchmelk became the mayor of Baltimore? She says it was when Boutin defected to France. Is she right? Boutin defected to France in 1990. Did Kirchmelk become mayor of Baltimore in 1990? No, it was not 1990. All right, so we go back to the next question. 50 points on the board. Alan Amici scored 2 touchdowns in the Baltimore Colts' 23-17 win over the New York Giants in the 1958 NFL Championship, earning himself what fitting nickname? Was he nicknamed the Stallion, the Stud, the Horse, or the Thoroughbred? Kegler says Alan Amici became the Horse. Was he known as the Horse? He did become the Horse. So 50 points for Kegler takes him up to 60. And to take the lead, Kegler, which of these headlines took place in the same year Kurt Schmoke was elected mayor of Baltimore? Kegler says it was Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey's talk show started. Get headlines, not question marks. Damn it. In 1986, Kurt Schmoke was elected. Not in 1986. Oh, this is getting good. This is getting real good. Oh, and we just ran out of questions for category 3, didn't we? That was the third question on the board. That was the third question because we did not get the train station one right. What year did the Writers Guild go on strike? That was 1988. Did Kurt Schmoke become mayor in 1988? No, it was the same year California had to give out a $1 billion state tax rebate in 1987. It was 1987. All right. Fourth and final round. We are going to reveal the main headline. The founder of Johnson Controls invents an electric room thermostat. All right. Toss-up questions are worth 100 points each. Headlines are worth 200 points each. Here is toss-up question number 1. What was the theory used by Lyndon B. Johnson declaring, if we quit Vietnam tomorrow, we'll be fighting in Hawaii, and next week we will have to be fighting in San Francisco? Was it the chess theory, the domino theory, the checkers theory, or the bridge theory? Trance says it's the chess theory. Is he right? No, it is not known as the chess theory. Miss Faraday says it's the domino theory. Is it the domino theory? It is the domino theory. The idea was that if you stopped here, they're just going to knock over the next one, knock over the next one, and then you'll be fighting them on the shores. So with that, Miss Faraday up to 230. And we reveal this headline. So, Miss Faraday, the founder of Johnson Controls invented an electric room thermostat. Did that happen the same year Turkey passed a law stating all antiquities were properties of the state and could not be taken out of the country? Luca Fumagalli, composer, was born. Russia declares war on the Ottoman Empire, or a new star appears in the great nebula of Andromeda. Miss Faraday says the new star appeared in Andromeda the same year the electric room thermostat is in. If you get this right, Miss Faraday, it is the win and the game. What year did the new star appear in Andromeda? It appeared in 1885. Did the electric room thermostat? It did. The electric room thermostat was also in 1885. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner, Miss Faraday. Congratulations, Miss Faraday. You are our history expert. Let's see. Russia declared war on the Ottomans in 1877, Luca Fumagalli was born in 1837, and Turkey passed a law in 1884. But all she needed was the 1885 to win the history game. Well, so you can say you know more about history than Trance and Kegler now, Miss Faraday. Congratulations. All right, so with that, you have a choice, Miss Faraday. Would you like what's behind curtain number 1 or curtain number 2? Oh, wait. I almost forgot. Forgot to do something. All right, so I can't believe I almost forgot to do this. So we're going to give Trance 10 whammies. I forgot. You're still going to get your curtain. And for helping me test all the stuff, we give K 60 whammies. I totally almost forgot. I am trying to get these in here. It's time for the final round. All right, Miss Faraday, what we are going to do is we are going to show you 10 events in history. Okay? All you have to do is tell me which year those events took place. Every event took place in a year between 1873 and 1882. Okay? You basically. No pass. You got to help me finish testing. So, for instance, what year did the world's first roller skating rink open in London? If you want to skip the headline, just tell me skip and we'll come back to it. Well, let's do this right now. You got to help me do it right because I know they're not in order. And what will happen in the future is there will be a timer on this. I don't know how long of a timer I will do it for, but we'll figure that out. All right. So, what year, Miss Faraday, did the first roller skating rink open in London? 18. Oh, that's Kegler saying 1881. Kegler, you're trying to get me confused here. See, I even put on the archaeology hat, not everything. I'm heartbroken. All right, she's going to go with 1881. George Harriman, cartoonist and creator of Crazy Cat, is born. You pulled up a red. George Harriman, cartoonist and creator of Crazy Cat, is born. Now, again, if you don't want to put it on a year, you can skip it and we'll come back to it. 1879. The Boston Symphony Orchestra gives its first concert. 1878. Nietzsche writes The Gay Science, pronouncing God is dead. 1875. The first official National League Baseball game happens as Boston beats Philadelphia 6-5. 1882, Marconi, the inventor of the radio, is born. 1877, Russia defines the boundary between Afghanistan and Russia, promising to respect their territory. All right, we're going to skip that one. Hill's Brother Coffee is founded in San Francisco. 1874, the U.S. government authorizes troops to pursue bandits into Mexico. 1873, the population of California hits 865,000 residents. Just a skip. And that takes us back to the world's first roller skating rink, which we're not worried about. So we are Coney. So we have the Russian border. 1876. And Hill's Brother is in 1880. All right, are you ready to find out how many you have right, Miss Faraday? The correct current total is according to this, none. According to that, we have none right. Oh, somehow I'm hoping that's not like a bug. I'm hoping that's not a bug. All right, let's see. Oh, that's because this needs to go to 1880. Now let's see. Yep, I just saw that. All 10 were wrong. And what it should do Oh, wait a minute now. All 10 were right? Oh, there we go. Oh, I got to fix that because that is impossible to read in that color. I have got to fix that. All right, that's why I needed to test it. Yeah, I got to definitely fix that one. That's the right order. So I got to work out how to fix this one. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, that's where they needed to go. So now they're all right. So that's why I needed to test them. Yeah, I'm gonna fix all of that. I just have to figure out how to do it because they're set to shrink to fit the box, but I think they're still too small. Let me look at something. View code. Let me look at something. Yeah, they're definitely too small to read. So I'm going to try something real quick. And then 44. I'm going to do Control Z. Make that headline 1. All right, let me see if this looks any better. So I'm just going to take the first one, put it there. I'm going to take that one and put it there. That's the one I got to fix. So, nope, it didn't make it any bigger, did it? All right, I'll figure that one out. That's why I needed to test it. That's why I needed one last test on this one. I'll figure that one out at some point. All right, now back to the good stuff, Miss Faraday. Now back to the good stuff. $230 whammies. Oops. I'm happy the first part, the game part, works. The game part works brilliantly. I knew I was going to have problems with the final. All right, number 2 it is. So going to you, Miss Faraday, it's a little bit of a statue. It is from, get out of the way, hat, so I can make room. It is from the comics. It is the Namor mini bust. This is the Namor paperweight / mini bust that I do not have a box for, unfortunately. I picked up about 3 or 4 of these at one point, but he is very heavy and he is very, very, very impressive. So that, Miss Verity, is now yours. Ta-da! Wait, let's see. Here we go. That is DC's Namor. Congratulations, my dear. He is now yours. And we're going to put him right there. Oh, can't see him on the studio box. Darn it! I was hoping. If you don't want him, Miss Verity, we can put it back in the prize pile. And we will reserve it for another night. But yeah, that is your option. If you guys don't want them, just let me know. And then we drop them back into the mystery box and they come out later at some point. He's still not getting on camera, is he? There he is. He's got that look on his face. All right, guys. With that, like I said, we're going to wrap up early tonight because it is Sunday. And I really don't have a lot on tap this evening. So what we are going to do is we are going to wish each and every one of you a very good night. And we are going to send you guys over to LK for a while. Or, yeah, because I know that's where most everybody went. Let me go check something. I'm going to go see who is on. I may send you somewhere else, depending on... Unless you guys know somebody that is actually streaming right now. Because I know Smarty's not. Broken Buzzer is not. I'm trying to think of who else is streaming at the moment. Oh, Orange Cat is streaming. Let's send you... Oh, wait, she's doing the same thing. She's doing the podcast. I'm trying to think. There's nobody on... Yeah, Red, let me do that. Do you have time to look at the seat filler character? Yeah, I think. Let me give me a sec. Which one? What did you name him, Red? Because I'm in the folder now. Or I was in the folder. No, I'm not in the folder at the moment. Whammy images. South Park characters. Because I did see the Jersey Shore one, and I loved it. Oh, you guys! I knew somebody was going to try that. I knew it, and I did not put that on my webpage. Hold on. Actually, he's known as Seat Filler. Timmy Spock's show. Uh, oh my God! I almost want to call him. I almost want to call him green screen. I didn't see the Hulk one. Wait, there's a Hulk one. I saw Jersey Shore. I saw Little Devil. I didn't see a Hulk one. Where did I miss? Where did I miss the Hulk one? Oh, there he is. Oh my God. Seat Filler is great. I love Seat Filler. He is freaking amazing. You dude are amazing with some of these. I if I knew what Egg looked like, I would give Egg the Jersey Shore character. I would almost do it because it's almost how I would picture him. Uh, oh, all right. Hold on, Egg. I'll show you. I gotta get it. I gotta get it copied. So let me get him copied and get him into the right folder. This is almost how I would picture Egg. Copy. And characters. All right. Well, give me a second, Egg. This is almost how I would picture you. I'm just going to rename that one Egg for the moment. And I'm just going to use this one to do it. Let me get me so. Oh, am I on the right? Yeah, I'm on the right screen. I love Seat Filler though. He is hilarious. Oh wait. I could real. Let's see. So let's see. I've got one for Clive. I've got one for Egg, already named. Oh my God. Whammy images. Oh man, I'm laughing. I really am. I'm loving this character. All right, so I'm gonna put Where did? Oh wait, I gotta get the other one. Let's get my other Halloweeny one here. Copy. Paste that one. And we'll copy this one. All right. So we're going to put seat filler there. We'll put Little Devil here. There you go, Egg. You're in the upper left. That one I picture is you just from talking to you. All right, so Kegler. Don't let me forget. So Kegler did go for a wheel spin. Where's my list of people? I just put my paper down again. I tell you guys, I am losing my mental facilities at times. There it is. I'm trying to think of who Little Devil should be. I almost want to say it should be Trance. That's all it takes sometimes is the little mini games. Oh, Kegler, no prize for you on this one tonight. But yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, Red helps me out a lot with some of the backstage character stuff. And I'm gonna kill Toad Boy, by the way, now. Just so you know, Egg. He's got me wanting to do Make the Grade. I had never even thought about that one until we had actually played it. It had gone all wrong on the chat. But now he's got me wanting to make that game. All right. Wheel spin. Wow, actually it should not have kicked off now that I think about it. No prize on that one. It shouldn't have kicked off. It should have said 30 minutes. I mean, look at something. That should not have actually kicked off. Oh, yeah, well, okay, 5-minute cooldown. Now it should not work for you for 30 minutes. Okay, it's a 5-minute cooldown and then a 30-minute cooldown. Okay. I had to look at my command and see what my cost point was. It's 5 minutes for different players to do it, 30 minutes for the same player to do it. Okay, now I remember how I set that up. I don't remember why I set it up that way. I just know that's how I set it up for some crazy reason. All right, so what do you guys think, other than the finals, Miss Faraday? What do you think about the game, guys? Because, like I said, I did not realize how bad I had left that. I'll put you back there for now, and then I'll move you later. That one is going to be basically a one and done. Did you? Did I miss something? Let me look. Did not register the 90. sec. Yeah, it does weird. So let me see. Wheel. Oh, duh. Let me check my recent events here. Come on, redemptions. Uh, that did not come through. That is. Yeah, I got one from yesterday. Can you pick a card? We ran into an issue. Try again later. Bum, 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 bum. Do I have pick a card on? Wow. I got some weird. I got ones on apparently I didn't know I had on at the moment. Bum, 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 bum. Give me a sec. I want to see what I got on. Oh, widgets. Oh, I think that's off of. That's weird. Wonder what would happen to pick a card. I have to go in and take a look. I got to go back and test a few things. All right, guys. Like I said, with that, we are going to wrap things up. So yeah, no Orange Cat trivia. LK are doing podcast stuff tonight, so I don't know what that's going to be like. I am probably going to head over to Discord myself because yeah, I don't have any trivia streamers listed tonight. I have nobody listed tonight. Wow. Mm, hold on, let me look. Pick a card. Yeah, you got to have points to wager those. Check. Let's see. Streamlabs says he's got 214. Let me look real quick. It should be your. Yeah, so you got the Alex Trebek bot is the one that does that one. Because I'm looking at my card now. That might have been before you did the wheel spin, though. That might have been before the wheel spin. All right, so with that, guys, we are going to wrap it up tonight. Like I said, I would say we could drop in on LK, but they're doing stuff. Zero Grav's doing stuff. Third Degree, they're doing the podcast, and I can't just sit there and watch a podcast. I gotta watch people doing stuff on stream. So with that, we're gonna say to everybody, have yourselves a very good night. We will be back on Tuesday. The schedule says now you see it. I'm not guaranteeing that one because I have not had time to work on it, and I got to get a couple of other bugs fixed on a couple of others to make them work for me. So with that, guys, have yourselves a very good evening. And as we always say around here, be good to your friends, be good to your neighbors, be good to a stranger. Because that stranger you're good to today just might be your best friend tomorrow. And we will talk to you guys on Tuesday as we start to wrap up Halloween week or Halloween month. Till then, bye.